Before we make healthy aging complicated, let's start with something more useful. If you have been told that you need to walk 10,000 steps a day to stay healthy, you might be following a marketing campaign, not medical science. In fact, the 10,000 steps goal started as a promotion for a Japanese pedometer in 1965. It was a marketing number, not a clinical recommendation. For adults over 50, obsessing over a high step count can sometimes do more harm than good, leading to joint strain, fatigue, and frustration. You do not need to chase an arbitrary number to protect your health. You need a realistic, consistent walking baseline that supports your cardiovascular health and mobility without overloading your joints. In this video, we will look at why the 10,000 steps rule is a myth, what the actual scientific baseline is for adults over 50, and how you can establish your own walking routine simply and safely. The problem with the 10,000 steps goal is not the activity itself. Walking is excellent for you. The problem is the friction it creates. For someone starting out or returning to exercise after 50, trying to hit 10,000 steps can mean walking for nearly 90 minutes a day. If your joints, ligaments, and muscles are not prepared for that volume, forcing yourself to meet that target can lead to knee, hip, or lower back pain. Instead of building a healthy habit, you end up recovering from an overuse injury. Healthspan is not about pushing your body to its limit every day. It is about building a functional baseline that you can maintain for the next 20, 30, or 40 years. So, what does the actual science say? According to guidelines from public health organizations, including the CDC, the target for adults is 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity per week. When you break that down, it is just 20 to 25 minutes of brisk walking a day. Research, including a major study published in JAMA Internal Medicine, shows that the health benefits of walking actually begin to level off far before 10,000 steps. For older adults, significant reductions in all-cause mortality were seen at around 4,400 steps per day, with the benefits plateauing around 7,500 steps. This means you do not need to feel guilty or defeated if you only have time for a 20-minute walk. Those 20 minutes are doing the heavy lifting for your heart, your metabolic health, and your joint longevity. To get the most out of your walking baseline, how you walk matters just as much as how long you walk. Simple adjustments can protect your joints and improve your stability. First, keep your posture upright. Avoid looking down at your phone, which places extra stress on your cervical spine. Instead, keep your gaze ahead. Second, allow your arms to swing naturally. This is not just for momentum. A natural arm swing helps rotate your torso slightly, which stabilizes your pelvis and reduces the workload on your lower back. Finally, pay attention to your footwear. Choose shoes with adequate cushioning and support to absorb impact, especially if you walk on concrete sidewalks. Walking should be a natural, comfortable movement, not a source of physical stress. Let's make this actionable for this week. Do not worry about step trackers, GPS maps, or complex pace targets. Start by finding a consistent 15-minute window in your day. It could be right after breakfast, during a lunch break, or in the early evening. Commit to walking at a moderate, comfortable pace for just 15 minutes a day, 5 days a week. That simple routine adds up to 75 minutes of movement. Once that feels like a natural, low-friction part of your routine, you can gradually increase the time toward the 150-minute weekly target. Consistency is what builds the baseline. A short walk you do every day is far more valuable than a long walk you only do once a month. If building a consistent walking habit is your current focus, or if you have struggled with joint discomfort in the past, let us know in the comments how you plan to start this week. And if you want practical, evidence-informed guidance to help you build your health span, subscribe to FluxLongevity. In our next video, we are going to look at the second essential baseline for functional independence, strength training. We will cover why protecting your muscle mass is critical after 50 and how to start a simple, joint-friendly strength routine at home. Because healthy aging is not about extreme protocols, it is about the daily systems you can keep doing.